What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another On the Farm. I should say John, the voiceover guy here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another On the Farm. How's it going? And welcome, guys. This is the video about our pumpkin party, and there's lots more after this too, because I did a terrible job yet again 3 years in a row. I believe it'd be 3 years in a row, at least two, of trying to film the pumpkin party. I did a terrible job. As you can see, there's not too many cars there. Actually, some people had already left by the time I got the drone out. But about half the people we invited actually showed up because of the weather. Because of the weather, it was absolutely terrible. Most of the day it was raining on and off, or most of the day it was like misting. It was a little misty outside. There was some actual raindrops mixed in, and then especially when we were packing stuff up towards dark, it started actually raining. But you can see there's some holes where people already, had been parked and left by the time I got the drone out, because like I said, it was misting and kind of rainy. So I was not going to fly the drone. It was extremely windy as well, and I probably should not have flown the drone, but I wanted to get the drone up because the kids really enjoy watching me fly the drone. You can see there, we're standing by that trailer, and the kids are just flocked around. So these two girls especially were like all about it. I wanted to get everybody to come out for a group photo again, but there were a lot of people that was just simply did not come out of the shed all day because it was cold. And we did have a heater going in the shed to keep people warm, and basically people stayed around it all day. But that's the extent of the party footage that I have. So I have failed yet again. So cut to the Wednesday after the party, and back down here at the farm because, we have to go back to the farm, right? Always have to go back to the farm. So I'm saving just a couple of pumpkins here using the laser because that's just what I was driving at the time. And you can pretty well see there's like nothing left. They did a pretty good job of taking everything, even though we had half the people, but we had probably less than half the pumpkins that we normally do because of the weather. And we're pretty sure we have a fungus in our soil as well. Hence why we're moving our pumpkin patch for next year, and actually why we're about to do something here in a little bit in this video. But you can see there's like nothing left. Just about nothing left. Like they did a really good job of cleaning up for us. And yeah. Had a little bit of an issue, but we're not going to talk about that. It's all good. Some people may have left the party a little grumpy. It is absolutely amazing to me how people get when stuff is free. Let me just say that much. That's really all there is to it. How people get when stuff is free is kind of disgusting to me in a way. But you can see up front, there's nothing left as well.
What?
Cold.
It's cold start, boys.
All right, so now we're back. I thought I'd leave some actual audio in for you guys. A little bit of a cold start on the 995. It was chilly down here this day, and actually since this video was filmed, the bottom has fallen out here in St. Louis. It is brutal out here right now. Just saying, it's cold. You can see Dad's wearing a jacket, but it wasn't too bad this day because the sun was shining. When the sun's shining on you, it keeps you nice and warm. It was windy yet again. I actually had these really cool, not cool, but I had intros and outros and different stuff where I was vlogging. I was vlogging at the farm, and it was so windy that all that footage was just useless. Honestly, I was sitting right outside the shed, or I thought I was in a windbreak area, or a safe zone from the wind, basically. But it was useless footage. or yeah, useless footage, not gonna lie. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to get our shed back in order here. This is the trailer that we used for the quote hay ride, even though it's straw, so technically it's a straw ride, but nobody knows what a straw ride is. Everybody knows what a hay ride is. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, we have an adapter that we put in the bucket of the 995 to move trailers around. We don't use it very often, but when it comes time to tuck in a trailer in the shed like this, the only way to go is the bucket adapter, because the front of the tractor is narrower than the back of the tractor. Plus, with the front, it's so much more maneuverable. It's fantastic. So it worked out quite well. And we actually had to keep this in the shed most of the day because of the weather. We obviously didn't want to get the bales wet. Those are not our bales. We technically borrowed them from where Dad works. So we do have to take care of them and keep them nice. And the reason we're getting it out of the shed now is because Dad is actually going to run it back up to where he works while I do other stuff at the farm. Which, speaking of that other stuff at the farm, I'm actually going to leave a big old chunk in here. It's a few minutes long, but it's kind of cool. I call it kind of for those that can't, like One Lonely Farmer did in one of his videos recently, or a while back, where he just set the camera up and let it run. That's kind of what this is. So bear with me. I'll come back at the end of this, but basically disking the garden, actual audio from here for a couple minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that actual audio. It's a little wind noise at times, but it's cool to hear the tractor grunting and stuff, you know? It's awesome. And like I said, for those that maybe grew up on a farm that are just whatever, don't get the opportunity to do this anymore, it's kind of cool to throw in some actual audio and let it rip. So you can see I did get the drone up for a minute after I was done. I have some video, obviously not for this video, but of actual farmers out farming. And I guess I need to get to work editing those very soon. We'll have some 4K videos up very, very soon of actual farmers doing tillage. I got 3 different farmers doing tillage all in one day, and we'll make 3 separate videos out of that. Plus, I have a soybean harvest video I need to edit too. I need to edit. I'm busy. I have a lot of stuff. So we disced the garden up basically because of the actual farmers are going to plant this next year. And we told them to come in and go ahead and work it with whatever they're working the ground with this year. And we were not sure how their implement would handle pumpkin vines because they can be rather tough if you do not have disc blades. And so, yeah, that's why we disced the garden. And it's all done and settled. And, yeah, hopefully we'll get to plant our rye this fall on the other side. But the weather needs to cooperate first for that to happen. Anyway, thank you guys for watching another On the Farm. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button for more. Subscribe with notifications on for more as well. Please turn those notifications on. I'd greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank you. Have a good day and toodles.